Hey, hi, Ude. Hello and welcome to the next stream to the newest SANY Pack. I would like to present.
Okay, we're live.
This is my colleague Anna. She's our producer. Hello and welcome to maybe some of you guys remember her from last time. Or no, like to present.
Okay, we're live.
This is the last stream with Anna. She's our producer. Maybe some of you guys remember her from last time. Like compositions.
Okay, we're live.
This is the last stream with Anna. She's our producer. I'm going to show you some of the remember her from last
Okay,
time.
we have to raise the sound a little bit, and maybe I think we have to steer. Okay, I'm gonna go into the game. Okay. Yes. I think the stream's somewhere in the background. Maybe we can go through the sound a little bit, and maybe I think we have to steer. Professional as always. Yeah, so today we're going to show you the new SANY DLC, which is coming out today in about an hour. You can get it on Steam and for all the platforms and the consoles. Yeah, should we just step in and start with the first machine?
Yeah.
We have 15 machines in this vehicle pack, so you have very many machines. And the first one we're going to show you today is a motor grader.
Yeah. I really love those machines. Yeah, so yeah, fast and slick to move around, and yeah, maybe the mission some of you guys already played it. It's the runway, the first runway campaign from the last DLC with the airport, and yeah, you have to whip this area here with the motor grader.
And before we had, I think, 2 motor graders in the game, so this is the third one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this is one of my favorite construction machines all the time. Every time I see one, I'm totally amazed by the looks of it. It's so unique, the form and stuff.
Yeah, it's really unique.
So I'm really into looking into it. Another one into the vehicle fleet.
Yeah. Hey. If you have any questions while we're streaming, you can just ask them in the chat, and maybe we will answer them if we can get a look at it. Yeah. Just sound a little bit. Hope that's okay now. Yeah. So I'm really excited. It's 1 hour, and then we're gonna release this. Really excited what you guys think about it, especially since there are so many new machines that you can try out, and very many like different things you can do with them. So not just like earth moving, but also we have cranes, and yeah, gonna see all these today.
Maybe I should start with showing them inside the vehicle dealer.
Yeah. Well,
Great.
we prepared them so you can just see how the machines look in the game, and how they feel, not like feel, but how they look, and how we can use them in the game. So you can also get this DLC with the Season Pass Year 1. So the SANY DLC is also included in that one. So if you have the Season Pass one, you will also get this DLC when it's out in about an hour. Okay, so we finished, or you finished the whipping of the area.
Unfortunately, the excavators are positioned, so they reach into the area. So I have to slightly adjust the position.
Yeah. So the runway is part of the airfield DLC, which came out a few months ago, where you also did the stream for the release. Yeah, we hope you like the DLC. You have many new campaigns. Okay.
So to show off this nice machines. I'm gonna skip this step. So now I have to compact something. Maybe we will show you the next machine of the SANY DLC. It's a compactor. Like you see here, it's an SSR 120 C8.
So it's for compacting the soil or gravel
Sand.
and sand, yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna skip the deliver construction material when we're at it.
Since I designed this mission, this particular mission, I know exactly that the next excavating thing starts just in a couple of percentages. I don't want to overflood the player with tasks, so I decided to compact like 25% of this area. Then the next one starts. So you have to, so you know exactly where to compact and where to excavate, because there are multiple yellow areas. You possibly don't know exactly where to excavate and compact.
Interesting insights in the mission design and what goes around in your head when you're designing these missions.
Sometimes it's struggle a lot with those stuff.
But yeah, we have a great team and the missions all get done beautifully, and also beautiful new excavators we have here.
Exactly.
We have 2 big machines here.
And even decide which one I want to use. So I have a large excavator. I don't know which one. It's large. I think this.
I think that's a smaller one, and that's a slightly bigger one. Yeah.
And maybe I should.
Yeah, maybe. That's one of the things I'm excited for the most.
Yeah,
the dumper.
The new dumper. It's in addition to our already existing dumper, and the biggest now.
Yeah, it has very big capacity, so you can load very much soil and or other things in there. So we then don't always have to drive to the gravel yard and empty it.
And it's even the size of it is way larger than already existing dumpers.
Yeah.
In fact, I was working on a new mission for the future, and I designed like the excavating kit for this, and it's kind of similar to the EU hotel, where you like drive into the pit with a ramp and with an L shape, and I designed it so that our dumpers can get around the corner. And then someone mentioned, oh, maybe you should watch out for the new SANY. So I had to slightly adjust the size of the ramp.
Yeah.
Because it was fitting, but it had. You maybe need some extra driving skills.
Yeah, so it's also a challenge to drive the very big dumper through your construction site. We had a question how many new vehicles are included in the SANY Pack. It's 15 new vehicles that we're gonna get here. Yes.
Getting dark.
Ooh, yeah, maybe if you want you can just skip time. It's a coffee break which we introduced in I think patch 2 or something. I'm not really sure. Yeah. Has been a long time. And there's another question, which is not about the SANY Pack, but if we are getting a new map in 2023, and yes, we will get a new pack at the end of the year, but we're not going to share too many details about that now. But we will get one. You can be excited. Okay.
And I don't even know when this new dumper is full.
Yeah, I think in the front part there's still a little bit room, but don't know if you want to drive it to the gravel plant or just use the auto helper and empty it. That's what I would do because I'm a little bit lazy to drive around.
Can maybe use the fast travel.
Yeah, sure, do that.
So, and another nice detail about this vehicle, you can exit it from the front because there's ladders at the front. So, it's some positioning. Maybe it's quite good for entering in the front. Maybe we will see later.
Gonna just use it as travel. Okay.
This one is too small.
Yeah, but it can go over that. Yeah, it's not really made for that kind of terrain. It's, I think the dumper is originally for like big mining pits where it's normally used. But we thought because you have so many big missions where you have to transport a lot of the soil, you will need that big dumper. And maybe we can talk a little bit about the process of how we implement the new machines into the game and how much time it also it takes, because it's really a long time until the machines are in the game and you can buy them. So we started planning this DLC over a year ago. So last year, when the game wasn't even out yet, we already had to think about what can we implement, what can we do after the game is out, and yeah, we started negotiating with license partners, and yeah, one of them was SANY, and yeah, at the first step you also have to discuss a lot, have the license partner agree which machines you want to get into the game, and all that legal stuff. I'm not really into. I don't know much about the process in detail, but yeah, there's quite much negotiating going on. You have to, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, and after we have negotiated with the partners, we have to get some models for the game. So we have to get data, how the models will look and how the machines work, and that data can be then made into 3D models, which also takes a lot of time. So I think for one model I don't even know how much it is. So it's not like just done in a day. It's more. Yeah. We're talking more of weeks, especially when you're having 50 machines.
And I think it's a really ongoing process about sending data back and forth, and they had to accept everything. It doesn't look like this. The color is like slightly off because they have like another, or sometimes the color inside the game is looking different than in
the engine or like
in the real time, real life.
Yeah. So that's already quite a long process until we have the 3D models here, and when we have the 3D models, we can then start to set them up in the engine. So first there's a little bit of graphic setup with the different materials and how the thing has to look and the colors and everything. So there's quite much to do, and then there has to be the logic setup, which also takes at least a week for a machine. So for 15 machines or more maybe.
For most at least. Sometimes they like the tower crane, which doesn't have this much compartments, but for example, those excavators with every hydraulic compartments, it's really hard, I think, to set this up. Because everything has to look fine. Everything has to move with the arm. Yeah.
And all the hydraulics working together. There are so many cross connections in these machines. They are so complex, and yeah, we have to show that in the game and make it usable for you.
Oh, nice. We got told that someone raided our Twitch channel. Thank you for the raid.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, so when we have all the logic set up, take some time. There also has to be some testing, so you're not just implement it and then it's okay. So because there's many back and forth, if everything works fine, if it works with the current missions we already have in game, if it works at the vehicle dealer, and all those stuff has to be tested thoroughly. So we have quite a long QA phase where we have to go back and forth and maybe change some things at the setup or maybe at the 3D model. Yeah, and maybe you can imagine that takes some time and some communication. Yeah.
I'm gonna sell last time, and then I think I'm gonna switch missions. Maybe.
Yeah.
Because there are much more vehicles to show.
Yeah, you can do that. That sounds good.
Using the other gravel plant now. Just to admire the view.
Nothing about a view to the sea when loading off a big heap of dirt.
Beautiful.
Very nice. Okay. Yeah, I think we can switch the missions soon.
Yeah.
Because how many? We had the motor grader, we had the soil compactor, we had the 2 excavator and the dump truck, so that's 5 of the machines.
I have to switch this mission. Maybe.
Yeah. Or maybe without, maybe without the dump.
Because we don't need this for bridge construction.
Yeah.
So there are a couple new of street construction, roadworks constructions, some additional machines, and also some mobile cranes.
Yeah. So here we can, I don't know if you want to show the number maybe. It's SAC 1300T2. For all the people who want to watch that and search for it online maybe. Yeah, so I think that's the smaller of the 2.
Smaller one.
Nah.
I really don't like mobile cranes that much.
No?
Because, I like them, but I'm not used to them, so it sometimes gets hard to. Yeah, you see the fleet here now.
No.
Now we get to the SANY SAC 1500. This is a really big mobile crane.
Yeah. I mean, you could place the crane on the side of the road and.
Almost, yeah. I think it's exactly in the middle of the bridge.
Yeah. I don't think you could have done the other parts of the bridge with that one from the side, but
maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
If you lower it and pull up the rope. Maybe.
Yeah. Not gonna risk that and destroy a cable.
I think there's hard because you have like the additional axis with the height, which also translate to the back and forth movement of the hook.
Yeah.
It's really hard to use sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, nice. We finished the bridge, or the main part of the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, you could walk over there, but I think Our character is lazy.
Yeah, our little bit of a footwalk.
Yeah, now we're gonna drive the train over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
another question asking if we have plans for an update where some campaigns will be added. And yes, exactly, there will be. I'm not quite sure if it already is announced. That's where I maybe hold back, but yeah, there will be more campaigns.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're getting a new map, so what's a new map without new campaigns? Okay. So, we're gonna see the work machines now. We didn't have to use the mill, the code planner and mill,
Maybe I show
but
maybe I show it first because yeah.
we won't need it in this mission, but we do have a new milling machine now. So, yeah, for
You can buy it.
beautiful
Yeah.
SANY C8 something. I'm not sure.
SCM
2000.
C8. Yeah.
Yeah. Ah,
And also another paver.
yes.
I really like the German word for paver.
Yeah.
It's called Schwarzdeckenfertiger.
Yeah, like black sheet.
Lincoln.
Sheet. Yeah. It's very strange. Yeah. So forgive us if we're not perfect in English. So we're a German studio with German people, and most of the time we're talking in German, but sometimes it's English, mixing it up. Ah.
And I really like the naming of German construction machines. It's so typical German.
Yeah, it's very literally like it's yeah.
Yeah, like the articulated dump trucks, which is called knickgelenkte Muldenkipper.
Started off very straight and now it's
Yeah.
going a little bit in the wave, but well, hard to master all the machines.
Yeah, exactly. Especially the paver. Because if you are slightly off, then you have like these steps on the side and
Oh, you're empty.
already run out of.
Yeah, so somebody in the chat said you guys have done an awesome job with all the 3D models. Best looking in any game. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, so
Props to the graphic.
yeah, to the graphic department and people who create the
Also
models.
props to all the other departments.
Yeah.
I think almost everyone except mission design.
Yeah, so mission design isn't really involved in making new machines, but it's involved when you're doing the new missions, like you told us, when
Yeah.
you had in mind how big the dump truck is and how you involve that. Yeah. So, talking of the departments, I was talking about all the different people who work at this pack and what has to be done. Besides all the dev setups, so all the programming and the logic setup for the machines, there also has to be some made graphic setup, and we also have all the UI elements and the entries for the machine and the flipbook and categories for the machine. Everything has to be set up and made and created. New logos, well, not the logos, the small pictures for the machine and all the UI elements. It also has to be done, so that also takes some time in our graphic department. But yeah, that's daily work.
Speaking of hub and interior and stuff, and I get the idea to switch inside the interior, but it's now even harder to line.
That's looking good. Oh. Ah, okay.
No,
Okay.
I emptied it.
In the best case, you would play it in multiplayer with someone else. with the truck in front of it. But playing so.
The compactor right behind.
Yeah.
I really like road construction. If you play like 3 friends and you drove like in front the milling machine and then the paver and right behind the compactor.
So I did talk about the vehicle thumbnails and all the UI elements. Exactly. Okay. My small list at the side here because I don't have everything on my mind. It's missing the English word for it. I wanted to say krass, but that's maybe not the best word. Yeah, so I started 1 year ago working at the at the company here, and when we started, I already got told about the plans of the SANY Pack, and now it's getting released. It's amazing to have been here for such a long time, which isn't quite long. So yeah, we have a big company with like 30 people working just on this project. I think now it's already 35 or 40, something about those numbers. Yeah.
Maybe ignore this.
The wonky lines, yeah. Yeah, so the next machine you want to see here.
Yeah, we have a new compactor. Slightly differentiates to the compactor before because it's a tandem compactor. I don't know, is there another word for it? Because in German it's tandem Vibrationswalze. So because it has 2 roller, 2 compactor.
Yeah, I think it's with 2 rolls because you couldn't drive with rubber wheels because they would burn on the hot asphalt.
Yeah.
Maybe if you look in the machine like short menu, the name of it will show. The 3 soil compactor and asphalt compactor. Yeah, so just
Simple.
yeah, English sometimes it's simple. Tandem drum roller. Okay. Okay, somebody else gave us feedback. I love how on top of issues you guys are. You guys fix things ASAP and it's great. Yeah, we're trying as soon as we have a patch out and maybe there's something we didn't see or something that's still broken. When you guys tell us that, we're gonna have a look at that and try to fix that as soon as possible, so yeah, you get a good game and don't have to play with that many bugs. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Looking back. Yeah, it would take some time to do the whole bridge, but that's construction.
Maybe not the whole bridge today.
Yeah, maybe we have.
There's still more waiting. For you guys. This turn, so.
Great turn, yeah. Yeah, switch to the outside. See more of the beautiful surroundings.
Really like the view of the bridge, and maybe I should have played some of the hotel missions right there to have an even better view.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, you mean the hotel mission which were introduced in an update where we patched all the tourists, the tourist area. Yeah.
So after you finish the bridge, you can do some additional street building missions right there and construct the whole area from scratch.
Yeah, it's really great seeing the whole area get built up from the ground. Okay. Yeah, so I was talking about the process of how we implement it and what has to be done. So we had the QA phase, which is can take some time, especially if the vehicles are difficult to set up. Then are mostly many problems we have to fix.
I think a rule of thumb is the more movable parts it has, the more time it needs to set up.
Yeah, we're gonna see one of the most difficult machines at the end. Yeah, so we're gonna be excited for that. So yeah, we have all the QA phase that has to be done, and then another thing that has also to be done is the marketing material. We also have to do, or maybe we, but Astragon is making those. But yeah, that's also a thing. They have to be to shoot all the things, so the machines have to be ready and visibly nice to see them, and then all the material that you can see on social media and on Steam and Discord has to be created. That's also a thing. You're going into the asphalt paver again?
Yeah. Because
okay.
I just wanted to skip because it's the end of the mission. And maybe we should smile you again with the end screen.
Yeah.
I have to run all the way back.
Yay! Oh. Okay. Okay. I think, should we announce the thing? We're gonna. Maybe after the cutscene, so the cutscene here with the tourism officer. What's she called? The tourism lady.
Safe link with the new bridge. Before that, you had to take the long way around the outskirts for many miles. Now, that's a thing of the past. And an hourly sightseeing tour across the bridge into the vacation resort is already being planned. It's coming along.
So, that was a campaign mission finished. I really like the jingle it's playing when you're completing a job. Okay, and with that we can announce that the SANY Pack is available on Steam right now. And you can get it on there. Half an hour earlier than we told you at the beginning, but we wanted to keep you engaged. Okay. Oh, and
so now already cars coming my way.
Yeah, just in time you went away. I was thinking something's floating there, but just a part of the crane. Yeah.
First vehicle with this mission I want to show is the new tower crane.
Mm-hmm.
There's the SANY SFT 100.
100 and T6 something else. Yeah. And maybe what we didn't really introduce at the beginning is SANY company. So some people might not know the company, but SANY is in fact one of the biggest construction machine companies in the world. So they are from China and they are really big over there. So Europeans maybe don't know them that good. But fun fact, when I'm driving home from work, and I was driving past a construction site that was past weeks, there was a SANY excavator.
Yeah, I now have an eye for that as well.
Yeah.
Since I think it's coming with this job to look out for construction machines.
Yeah.
Going into holiday with family and friends, and they admire the view, and nice construction machines.
Yeah.
I think it's the 5th largest
Yeah, it depends on how you count it, but it's in the top 10 of the world machine companies for construction. Yeah. Yeah, we're using the tower crane here. Well, maybe a little bit forward. Nice. Okay. We move all the old road sections. We're playing the vertical farming facility.
I love this mission. It's such a unique construction site because of the existing building on there. You have like working around and use this old building to construct new building or into it. Similar to our office, kind of.
Yeah, integrate the new things in the old things, and not just destroy everything. And yeah, it has some charm, I would say, in German. Aesthetic, maybe.
Maybe some people didn't even saw it yet. A couple of weeks ago, I met a dude at a birthday party, and he was a big construction simulator fan, and we talk a bit, and he said he is 17 hours into the game, didn't even finish the EU campaign, because he drives every way, every single part of gravel and earth you dig out.
Yeah. Maybe show the crane from the down, just so you can admire the crane. It's a little bit different at the bottom. Maybe in first person. Better. Yeah, big crane.
Really like the red.
Yeah.
Kind of. Looks good with the yellow.
Yeah, and it stands out.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. And it also looks a little bit different on the base. We had to add a small concrete pad where the crane is mounted onto. So it's a little bit different than the cranes we had before.
Yeah. Oh, and here's what I told earlier. I just parked it right there, and now it gets handy to access the vehicle from the front. And this is the newest addition to the what's it called in English?
Wheel loader.
Wheel loader.
Yeah, the wheel loaders. Yeah, the SANY number is 956. Something else. Where is it? On the top right. SYL956H5. The names are always so long. It's because of all the configurations, I think, that you can have on them. Yeah.
Yeah. And in fact, I mostly know the beginning of the machines because we use console commands for testing, and we have this feature where the command is autocomplete. And I just type in the first couple letters of the name.
Yeah. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. Our moderators will give them over to us so we can answer them. So, what else do I have on my list over here? So we had the testing and all the adjusting. Something. Thankfully, for this pack, we had funding. So the federal government of Germany had some funding for us, so we could make the DLC possible. So that was really good to have. That's that view with the light coming through.
Awesome. I wanted to we left a little bit work to do for this little guy.
Yeah, that's the smallest one. I'm interested if the bucket can reach into the big dumper.
I already tested, but it reaches into that, but just at the end.
Okay. Yeah.
Doesn't reach far in.
Yeah, those are the extremes. You have the very small excavator, which is the smallest of the fleet from the SANY, from SANY, and the excavators. Not the excavator. The dumper is the biggest, I would think. Yeah. Next to the tower crane, which is obviously very high, but that one isn't very high.
It's funny to use this small excavator with this.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Maybe if you guys will play with a small excavator, maybe get another dumper. Or you like the challenge. You could also do that with the big one.
It's nice for like garden work, landscape missions, stuff like that.
It's really cute. I like the round part at the back, so it's kind of like small.
And
Yeah.
that's what I admire at this machine is it has what's it called? Tracks, not
Not wheels.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a track vehicle. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we can switch to the bigger one. But you like the track one, so and the other one is on wheels, so.
Coming back to the
Wheel loader.
wheel loader.
Yeah. Yeah, we should have practiced a little bit English in advance and not just like 5 minutes before the stream we were still talking German and then like okay, we're starting the stream now and switching to to English. So something we didn't really see right now was all the lights. SANY machines, of course, do have all the lights set up. So if you're planning to play with all the lights on and warnings or at night the work lights, of course we have implemented those. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the last excavator. It's a wheeled excavator called SY155W Pro. I spell it right?
Yeah, yes. It isn't with the pro in the name, but
The
the pro is playing the game. Haha, haha. Funny jokes on stream.
Still playing with mouse and keyboard, by the way, because I'm used to it. I'm so not used to the controller. I think most of the people using controller, but yeah, testing much, using commands and stuff like that, and switching out every time is kind of annoying sometimes. That's why I use mouse and keyboard, and I think it's such a unique how you control the vehicle.
Yeah, especially since there are so many things to do, and was really hard, I guess, to map all those things onto one controller with just a limited amount of things you can press. That's why you have to toggle sometimes on the controller because we don't have enough buttons to map all the things you can do with the machine onto just those buttons. And on controller or on the keyboard you have many more keys you can press. So I think we only have this one left, and then the drill, and yeah, yeah.
Someone saw it.
Yeah. Just walking past it, it's normally didn't see it. So yeah, so yeah, 50 machines in total, which you can get with the pack. Yeah, because I guess some people will ask it. The pack will cost in euro 14.99. Not sure if it's also 14.99 for the US. I'm not sure. You're gonna see that on this in the stores. Oh yeah, okay. So now you had to walk around it and okay. It's such a big machine.
Blocking the whole entryway.
Yes. And it's a really good machine for testing, I guess, because when our QA team is testing the missions, they have to play all the missions, and especially with the big missions, which will might come sometime. It's good if they don't have to empty the reload or not the dumper so often.
Yeah. Gravel there.
No. Oh,
maybe it's my fault.
Yeah. So we're not the best people playing. I guess there are some people out there who are very good at the game. Great to see how people play the game and seeing all the screenshots on Discord, for example. Something in the morning when I start my work day, I often have a look in Discord and look through all the team all the channels. Oh my words! Besides seeing the screenshots you guys make in the game. Yeah.
Maybe I skipped the rest. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe, and the last or the next step is, I think, will take some time. So.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're quite good with that machine. So, especially when testing the one mission I won't name here.
Yeah, and the last vehicle at this DLC is finally a new drilling
rig.
rig.
Drilling rig.
Drilling rig.
Drilling rig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The
rotary drilling rig, yeah.
Rotary drilling rig. The SANY SR155. And yeah, now the only drilling rig. Rotary drill has a slightly smaller brother. I really like it so far. Tested it out earlier.
You know exactly which buttons to use when I'm using that one. I'm just like, okay, do I have to drive forward and then I have to pick this up and then change into the mode? And it's so difficult to learn that thing, but it's really satisfying if you finish one drill.
As you mentioned it earlier, the mission you mentioned, it made me a drilling pro. Because it's slightly drill heavy. Yeah. I tried out how much time we use for one drilling session, and I did like the machines, or I built one hole in 2.5 minutes or something like that. It depends on where
the things lie down, I guess. Yeah.
Exactly.
The things. Good English.
Playing and talking. I'm not used to this yet. It's because of the measurements, and I know the existing drilling rig, and I know exactly where to stand to move down everything and stuff like that. Slightly.
Yeah, but you're doing a really good job on that.
Yeah. We will see. We'll reach far down and up.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think that's one of the things with that drilling rig. You have to put the vertical thing quite much down.
And what?
I don't know how to explain it, but Oh! Not like that. That's pro again. I just reset it.
Yeah,
Okay.
But a lot of people don't know that you can move this whole thing.
Ah, yeah.
Sometimes I use it to slightly adjust afterwards.
Yeah, I think it's best to put the arm quite much down for this drilling rig.
Yeah.
So that's the small little nuances you have to learn with all the different machines. Yeah. So this drilling rig was one of the machines that did the most, I would say, not trouble, but it was really difficult because, yeah, as you can see, there are so many moving parts to this machine, and yeah, there was quite much back and forth how we do the drilling and how we can adjust the rig to the existing setup we have in the game, and yeah, we had to adjust some things so it works in the construction simulator. So that was such a unique vehicle that it took some weeks just for the setup, for the programming. But it's working good. Yeah, I think just a few more inches more than. Okay, now it would be ready for concrete pouring. Actually, I haven't played this mission fully yet. No. I haven't played every mission. It's because there are so many and I don't have time all day to play and get to know the game, but I really like the look of the stage with the old brick building and the wall, the windows. I like this.
I like the thematic. So you construct a vertical farm, and yeah, I really like this stuff, vertical farming. So might know, but we also have like a small one in our office. Growing some lettuce.
Sometimes more, sometimes less. Yeah, but yeah, it's a cool theme. Cool. Yeah.
Theme was the word I was looking for, maybe. Yeah, it's kind of hard to use the rotary drill because you have to switch out back and forth between driving mode and stuff like that, and then the whole movement changes because then the button before moving this part is now moving that part. Maybe that's why some people struggle with those.
Yeah, and I guess it's a machine if you don't work in construction, you might not really know what this thing actually does. So everybody knows what a reloader looks and an excavator and how it works, but drilling rig isn't a thing you all see on the street every day. But excavator, if you look, you will see one, I guess, every day. Yeah, that's something we now see as some people who work construction machines. And some person in the chat wrote us, I am an excavator driver and with this game it is as if I'm working. I congratulate you for the game. It's my favorite. But there are still things that could be better, but it's a good game. Yeah, thank you very much for that. Yeah, there are always things we could do better, but it's such a complex thing, construction. There are so many things to it, and we have to try to get it into a game which everybody can play. So also people which, like I said, don't work in construction and maybe don't know what they would do. Yeah, but nice to hear that feedback. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I think it's we're good with the time. We had 1 hour and now we're just placing the last drilling Rohr, English pipe, yeah. Thanks. The last pipe. So this one also has inside, obviously, but I think you're really used to playing the third-person camera.
Yeah. Maybe I should try it out.
Oh, oh yeah. I'm really impressed with the people who play like that. It's impressive. Yeah, you can see the thing at the top. Oh, I'm so bad with my words. I'm so sorry. I guess it's also still the cold from last week, which is hanging in my bones. No, that's. Oh, I think you're done. Yeah, it's saying 75%. And now you would use some concrete.
Oh, so.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Red off
Ah, okay, yeah, that's still the dirt in there. Yeah, I didn't think of that. But
nice experience. That was the first time I do it in first person.
wow. Okay, good. I think I'm gonna switch back to stream and cam. Yeah. Yeah. Because we saw all the machines. Yeah. And that was it. That's a SANY Pack, which should be released right now, or maybe in 4 minutes. Maybe it's already out, I'm not sure. Yeah, the SANY Pack, you can get it on Steam and on all the stores for the consoles. If you have the console version, you can get it there for $14.99, or in the Season Pass, where you can also get the other DLCs, which already came out and will come out in this year. And as always, our co-workers are coming in for the release. Thank you very much.
But without? Okay.
It's yeah.
Without alcohol.
Okay, so to the release.
Have fun.
Yeah. So have fun with the game. Yeah, I think.
Let us know.
Yeah.
If you like it.
Yeah, give us feedback, write us on Discord or on Steam in the community discussion tabs. Yeah, we're really excited what you think about it and hope you have fun with it. Yeah, okay, I think we're gonna wrap it.
Yeah.
Then, thank you very much for watching and
see ya.
bye.